Welcome back to the Professor's Lab. I'm Professor V, and this is round 2 of our league tournament that happened at Die Hard Games on August 29th, 2024. If you didn't know, Die Hard League happens every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central, featuring casual and tournament play of whatever format everyone wants. There's a league challenge Thursday, September 12th at 6 p.m., and our second special Sun and Moon On format tournament Thursday, September 19th at 6 p.m. All Central Time, all at Die Hard Games. Go see more info in this video's description and check out Pokemon's event locator for premiere and other events at the shop, such as league challenges, league cups, pre-releases, and more. Please hit that like button right quick, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell for notifications, say what you need to say in the comments, and all that other good free stuff. But anyways, let's research this game. On the left, Blissey. On the right, Charizard. Our Charizard player is going to start things off for us here with a Buddy Buddy Poffin. That trainer card allows them to search their deck for up to 2 Pokemon with 70 HP or less. Basic Pokemon, of course, to add to the bench. And it looks like the Charmander and Pidgey will be found here perfectly. Duskull in the active spot, and the support Pokemon Pheasantipity EX awaiting it on the bench here. Looking alright for our Charizard player here. Maybe could have held the Pheasantipity EX in the hand until needed, maybe till next turn or after when the opponent would be taking KOs. Otherwise, looking just fine as a turn 1 for our Charizard player here. As they're debating on this Ultra Ball and ultimately going for it, discarding 2 cards, that Lumineon and a Charmeleon, I believe, to search the deck for a Rotom V to add to the bench. Rotom V is nice as a V Pokemon. It can be a recipient of the Forest Seal Stone, and it also has a good ability that has you draw 3 cards and end your turn. Perfect for turn 1, going first, as Rotom V hits the bench. Any more cards to play? Another Charmander would be very nice here, but not completely necessary, as an energy is attached to the active and instant charge for 3 cards, ending that player's turn. Play starts over on Monkey Dory's side here, as a Nest Ball is played. That allows that player to search for a basic Pokemon to add to the bench. Also sponsored by Coca-Cola here. Allows the player to take a look through their discard pile, or excuse me, their deck for the first time. See what's in there and what might be prized. What is prized if you're good and quick enough, as a Chansey is found and put onto the bench. I think we need more Nest Ball. That'd be the only way to find the Chanseys. I guess maybe an Ultra Ball would be good, as a TM Turbo Energize is put onto the active Pokemon, giving it the attack, allowing them to accelerate a couple energy from the deck. But we need energy in hand in order to use that attack. So Professor's Research will be played. That supporter has you discard your hand and then draw 7 fresh new cards. Looking for another at least another Chansey and an energy here. Maybe some. There's the Artisan, so there's the other Chansey. Maybe some Blissey EX or Ultra Balls for next turn to find the Blissey EX would be good, but not necessary here, as Artisan was put into play and is being resolved now. That stadium lets the player search for a non-Roblox basic Pokemon to add to the bench. Second Chansey found and established. I do see the energy in hand, and it is a darkness energy, so that'll be attached to the Monkey Dory. Its Adrenaline Brain ability is online, but cannot be used as there's no damage counters in play. So Turbo Energize to accelerate up to 2 basic energy to your bench Pokemon. Spread the energy out on each Chansey. TM Turbo Energize gets discarded at the end of the turn, and play resumes over on Charizard's side with an Arven. Uh-oh. That means things are about to happen for our Charizard player here, as they also have access to an Artisan as well. Arven is going to search the deck for a tool and an item card. That Rare Candy and Forest Seal Stone are the usual suspects of targets for Arven, and they will be found. Force Seal Stone goes on to the Rotom V, and then Rotom V uses its newly gained V-Star Power ability, Star Alchemy, to search the deck for any card. I'm sure it's that Charizard EX. Rare Candy allows the Charmander to evolve straight away into that Charizard EX. Charizard EX, when it comes into play, can accelerate a couple or up to 3 fire energy from the deck to Pokemon in any way you like. 2 energy go onto the Charizard, powering up its Burning Darkness attack that costs 2 fire energy. What a definition of self-sufficiency here today at the shop on a Thursday, playing some Pokemon. Didn't know you can learn life lessons from that, did you? We do have a retreat, assuming Duskull has a 1 retreat cost. Oh my gosh, but it's actually just going to be the Prime Catcher, deadly turn 2 for our Charizard player here. Prime Catcher is an item ace spec that acts like Guzma. It allows the player to pick a Pokemon from their opponent's bench to bring to the active, and then they do the same on their board. So let's target one of those Chansey on the bench with an energy on it. Charizard EX, of course, moves to the active spot. Its Burning Darkness is currently doing 180 damage, more than enough to KO the Chansey and take the energy off the board, and have a almost perfect turn 2, but not before that Artisan is activated, allowing that player to search their deck for a basic non-Roblox Pokemon to add to the bench if they wish. They also could just be peeking through the deck with this, but they are going to identify backup Charmander as a target and take the KO on the opposing Chansey. Chansey moves up to avenge its fallen sibling as play resumes over on its side. Shout out to, I think, the best Matt in the TCG game. If there's anyone's better than this one, link it in the comments, please. As our Chansey player now uses Artisan to search their deck for another backup Chansey to add to the bench. Looks like there's playable stuff in hand, so let's see what our player decides to do next. Eyeing up an Earthen Vessel here. That item has you discard a card to search your deck for up to 2 basic energy. So excuse me, 2 darkness energy will be found here out of the deck off of that Earthen Vessel. Super Rad now will cycle back some resources from the discard to the deck. Snorunt, Darkness are being eyed up as potential candidates, as well as a Chansey to be shuffled back into the deck from the discard pile with that Super Rod here. Are you Team Super Rod, or are you Team Night Stretcher? Or are you Team both? Let me know in the comments. Of course, it just depends, but I think overall the Night Stretcher is probably better. Gotta go fast, right? And I think I saw another Turbo Energize in hand as an energy is attached to the bench. Turbo Energize, that Techno Machine gets attached to the active, and I think we're just seeing another turn off here. Boss's orders, boss stall is always good. Let's bring up the Pidgey. That's okay, but usually that Pidgey evolves straight away into a Pidgeot EX, which has free retreat. So maybe I'd have liked to seen the Pheasantipity or the Rotom potentially be brought up there. Probably doesn't matter too much though, as they use Turbo Energize to accelerate some energy from the deck. Probably 2 energy onto the bench Chansey. And our Charizard player is looking for a way to retreat and boss's orders, I'm sure. There's the way to retreat. Energy attached to the active, it manually retreats into the Charizard EX. Next is a Super Rod to cycle back Lumineon, Charmeleon, and Fire Energy into the deck from the discard pile. And no boss's orders actually, just a KO on the active. 4 prizes to 6 prizes here as this big Chansey moves into the active. Can it evolve into the Blissey this turn and start swinging? More importantly, having lots more HP. Artisan is played. So that'll search the deck for another Chansey to add to the bench. Okay, not bad streaming these Pokemon, but we need to stream the evolutions. Just unfortunate happenings here. Just Pokemon card things every once in a while as a switch is played to move that Monkey Dory into the active, protecting the Chansey and all the energy on the bench. And things are passed over. Now a confusion. Monkey Dory's attack might have been good here if the deck played Psychic Energy and they had one, but who knows if they even play Psychic Energy. Usually you're just swinging with these giant Blissey, I imagine. As things are passed over to our Charizard player. Charizard takes the KO on the opposing Monkey Dory with its Burning Darkness attack, 180 damage since the opponent has not taken any prize cards yet. Chansey with the energy moves into the active spot. Play resumes over on its side as we're hunting for that Blissey EX. Nest Ball being played now. Wrong Pokeball. We would have liked it to have been that Ultra Ball, I'm sure, but with only one card in hand, if there's only one card in hand, it looks like there is, Ultra Ball couldn't even been played. It looks like no, we did not fail. We found Monkey Dory with the Nest Ball. The Artisan is next, searching out another Pokemon, basic non-rule box to add to the bench. Another Monkey Dory coming down. And things are just passed back over to our Charizard player. Can they find the boss's orders this turn? There it is. Boss's orders brings up Chansey with all the energy in the active. It's KO'd by Charizard. Down to 2 prize cards versus 6 in this endgame here. What can our Chansey player do to come back in this unfortunate series of events? Just pass. Ouch. Charizard player starts their turn off with an Arven to search the deck for a tool and an item. Just an item, rare candy needed here to evolve that Pidgey straight into Pidgeot EX, activating its quick search ability to search the deck for any card. You don't have to reveal it to your opponent. But with our Charizard player being this far ahead with no threat, they're probably feeling pretty good. Alright, Charizard KOs the opposing Chansey. No Chansey on board. Just triple Monkey Dory. His play resumes on their side with an Iono. Okay. We're starting to come back here. Both players shuffle their hands, put them at the bottom of their decks, and then draw cards equal to the remaining prize cards. The Chansey player gets 6 here. The Charizard player disrupted and put down to 1 card, but with quick search online, kind of doesn't matter. Energy attached to the active. They retreat into the optimal Monkey Dory to have in the active spot. And as long as our Charizard player doesn't forget to attack, they've got this game. What do you think of this video in the commentary? Please leave feedback in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in the Professor's Lab.